What is going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James, ReadoptionAgency.com. 22 years selling full-time on eBay. Phew. How'd you like yesterday? Boy, they had some issues, didn't they? They even said they had issues yesterday. What's the two most important things about eBay? The buying and the selling. Guess what wasn't working yesterday? The buying and the selling. Said eBay. They had their little, I call it, it's like the gauges on your car. By the time they light up, it's too late, right? So they had the buying crossed and the selling crossed. So there's definitely huge issues going on yesterday. People couldn't check out. People couldn't list. It was just crazy. So we will see how much of that falls into today. So I was surprised to get what I got yesterday because of that, all those issues. Because even during the day, there was a 3-hour stretch where nothing came through. It was the middle of the day. I can't remember the exact time, but totally out of the blue. But with the issues, it makes sense. But made it to $530. So I didn't expect to get over 500 yesterday with all the issues. So I'll take it. I take it. So last 31 days down to 9% down. So we're making our way closer to that 5 to see if I get past that 5 or if it jumps back up again. So we will see, because it's been pretty steady. I was saying my average for the past 2 weeks about 600. So it's about 590 to 600. 580 to 600 was in there. But right now we are at 8:40 a.m. and I'm at $183. So today, thus far, is performing like a normal day, even though there was a shutdown overnight. Like, my sales stopped at 10 p.m. last night and did not kick back on. Let's just say between 10 and 6 this morning, I had 3 sales. One of them was an offer that was paid for. The other 2 look like... No, that one was an offer I took when I was at that time. So that wasn't even... They didn't pay till just now. So, okay, so 2 of them were offers. So between 10 and 6, 1 item sold. Yep, 1 item sold, and I took 2 offers. So that's 8 hours. And to be sitting here with $183 at 8, after 8 hours shutdown, that's pretty cool. It's kind of unbelievable. It's like, how's it that much? Doesn't look like it's that much. Had a couple of lots. $25 of that plus $25 shipping, well, $20 shipping charge on top of that, and a $18 item with a $12 shipping charge. So, but either way you look at it, $183. So I'll take that too. So not bad. All right, for some reason it caught me today when I see it all the time. You always see resellers who do YouTube channels, and they always say resellers need to do this, or X reasons why resellers need to do that. And I'm just like, I've got one reason. One reason. Maybe I should make a thumbnail for this video. I have one reason, or let's see, I have one thing all eBay YouTube resellers need to do. And then say, I need you to send everybody who's watching your videos over to my channel so they can watch my videos, because I am the holier than thou one. You are not. So boweth to the almightieth urban picker. Don't mind me. I just been getting up too early, so I'm just like, hee 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 hee. But that's all right. So no, I'm not focused. I'm just all over the place. So I don't know why I'm only sleeping short cycles. And then I'm like, oh, whew. Well, let's just get, I really have nothing constructive to say right now. I know, but that's all right. Here, let's get into something constructive. I am listing and I am organizing. I'm actually having fun. I think what I'm going to do is, okay, here's what I'm doing. If I haven't told you guys, or if you haven't watched my other videos. So I am taking the CDs. I'll show you in another video once I get more of it done. But I'm taking the CDs out of these drawers because over time they get heavy and they squish the bottom ones, and sometimes they're harder to open. Very space convenient. I mean, I love them. I'm just taking the heavier stuff out of them right now. So I'm pulling the CDs out and I'm putting them in the long, like, bins that people use for like bolts and nuts and stuff. I'm using the longer ones. So about 40 fit in there. And then so I found a shelf where I can stack 2 high with some extra space. So I'm going to find a cassette box that will fit on top of that. So I have 2 CDs and a cassette box for each stack, 4 stacks per shelf. Plus I could stack 5 more cassette ones or 4 more cassette ones on the side. So after I'm all said and done, I'll be able to get about the same amount of items that a drawer 3 that takes up the same amount of space. I'm having a hard time putting sentences together, sorry. And then also what I'm going to do, and while I was laying there awake in bed, I thought of another way, like my longer boxes, the deep boxes. So I'm pulling the hats out of those and putting them in the file boxes that you see up there. So they're quicker to pull, but I think I'm going to take that to another level too. Now I'm going to put a divider in there. So that'll be like TY9A, TY9B. So you know exactly, narrows it down even more. So I'm going to do that to my bigger boxes too that I'm putting clothes in and toys. I'm either going to make it 3s or 4s. Put a cardboard box, sections in there, make it 3 or 4. So there'll be, tub 1A, tub 1B, tub 1C, tub 1D. Make it quicker. So then if I do have to put hats in there, I can put it in one little section and you know exactly right where the hat's going to be. And then that way too, I can even put some smaller type items in there and you'll know exactly where it's going to be. So I'm doing that also. So I came up with that in the middle of the night, last night. So I like that. And then I'm going to figure something out here. Like, I got a lot of wasted space. So I am just, since I'm doing the project, I'm just going to go all out and do as much as I can on like a full change if I have to. It's just going to take a while because I'm going through each tote, each drawer, one by one, pulling out any of the items that have been delisted over time, and I'm either going to relist it or get it out of the house. So it's gonna be it's probably gonna be like a year-long process. So then I'm thinking about something to do here because they make those things, like I got the 18-inch one, but they do make smaller ones. So I'm thinking if I find one that comes out just a little bit, I could probably get more items on the shelf. And another thing I'm doing with the CDs, I'm alphabetizing them as they go in. So even though it's 18 inches long, it's all alphabetized, so you know exactly where it is. So if I put more in it, I just throw it in alphabetically. But if I find some not so long ones, maybe about 7 to 8 inches, it'll come out a little bit here. And if I have to, I can fix it to the shelf, and then I can have a whole lot of extra space there. It'll come out maybe about this far, all alphabetical. All I have to do is flip through it, pull your CD out. Actually, I don't know if that's going to work this way here. It might be harder to get to the back ones like that, but I'm going to figure something out to utilize more space off these shelves. I do got a little bit of room, so I could always just get no, oh, I'll figure something out. Got to utilize the space as much as I can. So I love organizing, and I'm a good Tetris player, if you will. So got to start taking advantage of that that gift of fitting things everywhere. Let's do some questions and comments, and then we're gonna get to shipping. So I got some eBay, got some Poshmark. Well, let's look at the numbers first on Posh. Did he close my Poshmark? I guess so. Or maybe I did. I don't remember. So Poshmark yesterday. So I'm at 930 for the month, and still got what, 6 days left? Nice. So this will be my biggest month thus far. Yesterday did $36. Today I'm at $6 so far. So but I'm not putting much time into it lately, because now I'm doing the organizing project on top of everything else too. So I'm doing a little bit of everything, which means, you know, a little less of everything. So, but if I just stay steady with that, over time it'll be all right. So I'm just having fun. I've been meaning to record more, and I went live yesterday. I tried to go live on both channels, but it didn't work out too well on the phone, the wireless. So check out the Reality of Reselling channel below. That's where I go live at, if you want to join me in some lives. And I am on my Urban Picker channel. I only need a few more subscribers. I need 5 more subscribers to hit 400. So if you like watching videos of seeing what the items I find, what's coming from my storage area and stuff, make sure you subscribe to that channel, Urban Picker. All right. I am the holier than thou channel, not you. I am the true holier than thou. And that saying that feels so off. I'm like, God, that ain't even me. What am I doing? Sometimes I just say stuff just to see where it leads, because you never know what kind of ideas or thoughts or things some place can lead to when you go down a road you've never been down before. One thing resellers need to do: you need to watch my damn videos. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. I didn't know you had other channels. I just signed up for all of them. Ching! Thank you. Thank you much. Thank you much. I can't double my sales. I have 2.5 my inventory since January 1st. I have 2.5 times the product since January 1st. So 10 months. And here is the kicker. My sales are down on eBay by $17,000. I need to rethink my entire business. I am proof that you can't 2 times, 3 times your store and expect 2 times the sales. Now, you're saying this, but I'm not 100% sold that this is the future. It definitely wasn't the past. It is the present, but I don't feel as it is the future, because I think a lot of the issues on the site, them trying to get the algorithm down and all this new stuff they're throwing at the site, I think all of that is affecting that stuff. So depending on when eBay will decide to get their act together, I don't think it's going to go on past all this junk. But wouldn't surprise me if we're sitting here in 2025 and eBay still up, shuts down their site every night for maintenance or an update. It wouldn't surprise me. So how long it goes on is anyone's guess. So yes, that is troublesome. And like I said, you either got to work smarter or you got to work harder right now. So yeah, I have more listed, but lower sales. But days when it's working, sales are fine. They're very, very few far in between. I probably haven't had one for a month and a half now. I mean, I can't remember the last time I had a $900 day. 900 plus is what I should be doing. And that's not even fourth quarter numbers. October 5th. So October 5th, I had a $948 day. So that was the last day. But look at overnight tonight. I always say by 10 a.m., I should have between 200 and 250. We're at 9 a.m. and I got 183. So that goal could be met. So is today going to be one of my normal days, or is some of the problems going to rear its ugly head like it did yesterday? And when it happens, it shuts down sales. I mean, those are given facts. No matter who's saying what out there on YouTube, the given facts are 100% eBay is updating and changing and having issues with their website. And B, it is affecting sales. 100%. You can speculate beyond that about anything you want, but those mere facts have been going on for 2 years now. Will it ever end? Will it end? I don't know. That's the problem. Just got to run with the facts, and that's kind of why I decided to start doing all this now. I'm like, it's fourth quarter. I should just be pounding out listings. And I'm like, you know what? I've been stressing the last 2 years. Not stressing, just concerning the last 2 years. I guess there was times where I was stressing, but I'm just like, to get my mind off of it, I got to start changing things. And one of them I wanted to change was my organization process, or, taking advantage of more space down here. So, because I got a lot more product that can come down here. So, somebody said yesterday, he said, why don't you comment on a video? I'll probably see it. No, because I responded to it, so it won't be on here. They said, why don't you tell us what you pay for the items? That would come in handy or something like that. And I'm like, watch my videos. I talk about it often. So I don't try to be a smart ass to people who come in and ask a question that is obvious if you've watched probably 3 or 4 of my videos. But I'm not going to answer it. I'm just going to tell you to watch my videos. Because you all know, if you watch my videos, you know what the item is costing me. And most of it is zero, because it's paid off. Unless it's something that Jan picks up recently, or I pick up at the bins. And then we know how cheap it is. So, let's go. You are truly right, James. I am selling way more items on Poshmark in the last few months. I'm starting to focus more on that platform until eBay wakes up and realizes sellers are jumping ship due to inadequacies, glitches, and lack of respect for their sellers. Sellers are eBay's bread and butter, and they don't seem to get it. Never bite the hand that feeds you. It's like eBay's trying to upgrade their friends, right? We're just not good enough to be friends with eBay no more. They want the people who's got the $10,000 watches to be their friends, right? They want the people who's driving, $50,000 cars or even $20,000 cars to be their friends. They don't want us to be their friends no more. We're the low life. We're the scum now. But be careful with Poshmark. Like, don't put your all, it's not the time to put all your eggs over there either. Spread it out. Because the people who have been selling on Poshmark are saying the same thing about Poshmark as people on eBay are saying, that the sales are coming down some. And then also, Poshmark is in the beta testing of promoted items. How that will change their site. Look how it's changed eBay so far. It's caused a lot of problems. So will Posh go down that same road? Vindu link is below. Save 25% on your first month if you want to start cross-posting. I think I had three yesterday, and I'm at $900 in affiliate money. So thank you guys. And Giro packs coming in constantly. So if you need bubble mailers and poly bags, Giro link below. Cheapest online that I've found, and save 10% with my code Urban Picker. So those are still rolling in too. So I thank you for that. Also, yeah, eBay had a massive spike on down detector today, 130 to 430. Looks like something was definitely up. Yes, that was their report was saying sales and buying was. On a separate note, big development in the DR group. Tech and Sports left the group. Yeah, I talked about that I put a post up yesterday. Tech and Sports parted ways with Daily Refinements, separating himself. So, personally, I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner. But like I said, and then what he said in the video, he was basically a contractor. So Daily Refinement was paying him for his verbiage, his knowledge and stuff. So he probably didn't have his eye on Daily Refinement's organization, how he was running things, right? He's just a paid contractor. It wasn't his business. But I learned at a very young age, you are the company you keep. If you're with a friend who murders somebody, guess what? Your ass is going to jail for murder. If you don't call the cops immediately and rat him out. So you always be weary. That's one reason, that's probably the biggest reason I am skeptical on going on other people's channels. Unless I know 100% that you're a pretty damn good person, I'm not going to go on. I made the mistake on the first one I ever went on because that person turned out to not to be such a nice person. But since then, I've only been on 2 others, I think. And I have no doubt about them. But I don't know. I get invites all the time, but I don't know the people well enough. I would have to watch their videos and see how they conduct themselves and see if it's somebody I want to sit next to, if you will, because you are the company you keep. And I am not going to make there's several channels that reach out to me who's got a huge following, a lot bigger than mine, that I could go on there and my channel would probably spike up some. But I'm not selling out if I don't know the person, right? So I'd have to take the time to get to know the person, watch their videos, watch their mannerisms, how they conduct themselves, their business, other people on their channel. And I just don't have time to watch a lot of videos, so I really don't. So that's probably the biggest reason why I haven't been on more people's channels. Because you are the company you keep. So, But obviously there's speculation it was because of the whole Rockstar Flipper situation. Well, see, here, you can't say it's because of, well, you can't necessarily say it's because of Casey's situation, Rockstar Flipper's situation. He might be just be he's bringing something to light that most did not know, that some have seen and questioned. And like I said too, maybe Casey's video made Tech look, because maybe he wasn't paying attention, because he was a paid contractor, if you will. So maybe it made him look and go, yeah, he was suspended from eBay. And I'm pretty sure that was because those shoes were stolen. He bought stolen shoes from somebody. Because, as I've said before in other videos talking about it, when you're selling those like one-of-ones or those family and friends Nike and Jordan brand shoes, Nike doesn't have a paper trail, so to speak, because they were free, they were promos, they were giveaways to friends and family and stuff like that. But it is known where each shoe is. Like, if there was 23 of a Jordan 23 given to family and friends in a certain colorway, collectors, enthusiasts are going to know where those 23 are. If there's only one of one, and that's what I think he might have got into. And if that one of one was sitting at a consignment store when things were getting looted during all those riots and stuff, and then they wound up in his hands and he sold them on eBay, it's a one of one. Now, it can't be proven through paperwork through Nike because it was a promo, basically a giveaway type of thing. So legally on that front, there's no paper trail, but there would be enough to say, hey, that's a one-of-one shoe that was stolen, and make enough noise to eBay where eBay would go, hey, I need a receipt for that shoe. That's a $10,000 shoe you sold. We're being told by multiple sources it's a one-of-one, and it was stolen out of a consignment store in San Francisco. I need to see a receipt, or wherever, California. I need to see a receipt. And if you can't produce that receipt on that big of an item, and if you're getting a lot of blowback from a bunch of different directions saying, hey, this is a one-of-one, worth X amount of money, it's going to come back on you. You got to know where your merchandise is coming from. Do not buy stolen merchandise. That's why pawn shops take pictures and take driver's license and all that stuff. They got to know where it's coming from to cover their butt. Now, if he would have, I don't think he would have been suspended if he said, I bought it from this person. Here's the paper saying they sold it to me. Here's a copy of their driver's license. Then that would take the heat off of him and it'd go to the other person. But he either didn't do that, or B, knew they were stolen. And if it was a one-on-one, I'm thinking ego, like I said before, ego's an ugly thing, and it can destroy a person's life. So yeah, it will be interesting to see what is going to happen next. Once Whatnot gets whatever information is being said to be had. And like I said, I won't get back into that, because then I'll feel like I just got to hide this video, because I don't like to stay in the negative realm, and I usually delete those videos. So I'm not going to get into the negative parts of it. I'm just stating what I think is going on, or what I think happened. So yeah, it may have woke Tech up about the situation. Because I'm sure if Tech is who he portrays himself to be, I'm sure he was not happy when Daily Refinement's eBay store got suspended. His account got suspended. Because you're supposed to be an expert in this. You're charging people freaking money every month, sometimes on a yearly basis, to give them stolen merchandise. Like I said, all the information on that channel, is other people's information. Information he's gotten from other videos, including mine, his guests like Tech and Sports, who's been on the you know what I'm saying. I won't say 100%, but the majority. So it will be interesting to see what happens. Just the moral of the story is, don't be shady. And there's a reason I say everything. Because I learned in real life a long time ago, when you hide things, it just causes problems. I'll tell you anything and everything. I don't care. What you are noticing more and more is the total corporate capture of our government. I don't know. I wouldn't say that from my opinion, because the government can shut a business down in a drop of a hat. I mean, look what they're doing to Trump. I wouldn't be surprised if they start, I don't think the court thing's going to set, because I don't think he's going to go to jail. I mean, was the Secret Service going to go to jail with him? But then do you lose your right if you are convicted? I don't know. But if that don't work, I could see them going after their businesses. I mean, if the government don't like you, the IRS can make your life a living hell, So I think government is at the very top, always will be. And I think they use corporations as pawns. They'll take their money. Oh, we'll do this for you. Give us money. Give us money. It's about getting money, in my opinion. So I think it's more about the government is the puppet master in the end of the day. Because if it comes down to it, they will shut you down in a drop of a hat, no matter how much money you gave them. That's the way I kind of look at it. You really can't trust the stock price because most of the companies buy their own stocks, so the price is inflated. This one benefits the CEO and executives. This stock buyback was against the law until Bill Clinton, sell out to working class, the worst president ever, came to office. I don't rate presidents as like worse or bad, but I do notice if they don't make good on, if they do the opposite of what they say they're going to do. That's what I notice. Like Obama, I thought was going to help heal the race tension in this country, but by the end of his terms, it was worse than ever. So I kind of notice things like that. So I don't get into like things that they sign and stuff. I just kind of look at the overall country before and after, and kind of just from my perspective anyway, and what I deal with, what I see and stuff. Obviously I don't get into the details and don't know all the details because it's not my thing. But I mean, in my opinion, stocks, it shows when a business is failing or succeeding, without getting into all the other details of what makes it go up and down. We aren't in a high school. Everyone should be their authentic selves. Much respect to Tech. In the meantime, I'm going to keep listing on Posh and mind my P's and Q's. Much love to all who have mentored me. The app is down right now in my area, California. So this was from yesterday. So yes, it was. Making millions off the Terror Squad logo, TS. Tech and Sports. Does he know Fat Joe looking to cop TS Air Forces? Karma is a wonderful, majestic beast. Yep, just saw the video. I called it last week on Rockstar Flipper's video. He had to cut ties with Chris. Tekken Sports is in it for the right reasons. Chris, on the other hand, is not. That's the way I kind of see it too. So, if he is officially doing this, then he knows a lot more than he has made known to the public. Very smart of him to jump ship. It's possible. It's possible he knows more. But I think if he knew more, he would have bailed sooner. Because I don't think he's a dummy. You know, I personally think he just it never came to his attention. Because like I said, he said he was a hired contractor or whatever he said. So he may never had a reason to look. And I don't hold anything against people working for other people. I mean, I don't hold it against Subway that who their spokesperson was for quite a long time. I won't even say his name, but then again, I don't eat Subway anyway. But I don't hold it against Subway, you know. So you can't always dictate the person standing next to you if it's a well-hidden con or thing or criminal action, whatever you want to call it. So, sickness. This is my first year with seasonal items having 0 views consistently week after week, and I have been on the platform since 2007. 0 views means 0 sales. And my tip is, from my experience, there's a lot of ways to generate activity, on your items. You can do in and sell similar, right? You can do something even better or even quicker. And yeah, I guess it is quicker because you can, if you have more than 2,000 items, it's quicker. You can go in and edit 2,000 items at one time. And what I used to do is just put like a period, put add to your description and just put a period. Hit update. That gives them all activity. Boom, boom, boom. So I used to do that. I'd go in. It's probably been a year since the last time I did anything like that. Or you can go in your 2,000, do 2,000 at a time. And like edit the price down a penny. And then next time edit it back up a penny. So doing things like that, I've noticed, does create. Now, how long it lasts and things like that, no, that can be up for debate. But it does give that item, just changing the SKU number, I have noticed, gives it activity for me. Like something I had 0 views on, and I changed the SKU, and I'm doing that a lot lately with changing the SKUs and stuff, being I'm moving stuff around. And then I've noticed it will sell, within a day or so. So it appears to. I'm not going to say nothing's 100%. It appears to just doing things like that can give your items an action and a little bump. All right. Let's get some things. Let's do Poshmark first. This morning we got this DVD, Anna Karenina. This sold for $6. Headed to New Jersey. So yeah, I think I'm just going to, concentrating on this organization project is going to help keep my mind off of what's going on with eBay. Plus the new way I'm doing the listings is helping too. So I make the generic draft without putting anything in there. take the picture, and then come back and build it off of my generic drafts. If you're watching my lives, you've seen how I've been doing that. We've got the I Love Jesus cap. That sold for $12. So I've just been having, I'm having fun being busy, like running up and down the stairs, grabbing boxes. The shifting stuff over and changing the SKUs is a little pain in the butt, but I'm just trying to enjoy it. Because it's allowing me to put hands on everything again and clean. I'm looking at it as I'm cleaning up. I'm cleaning things up. And when you clean things up, it always makes you feel better. So like right now in my head, my inventory is chaos because there's so much probably delisted items. So it feels like I'm just cleaning it up, neatening it up, straightening it out, and that feels good. So. Next up is a bundle I took on Posh. I went ahead and accepted it because they were just blank hats. So 2 blank hats, $5 a piece. So. Headed to Montana. No, you don't have to weigh it, James. Yay. eBay worked again last night. That's 2 nights in a row. Woohoo. I don't think I've had 2 nights in a row where eBay's scan forms printed up since I started shipping with eBay. All right. Let's go back to Seller Hub. Orders. Make sure I got all these pulled. Do I got that one? Yes. Okay. I pulled a bunch of them like at 3 in the morning, so I don't remember exactly. I gotta remember. That's what I'm going to do from now on. When I get up early, I'm just going to pull until about 8 or 9 in the morning when I got enough to make a video, and then do my shipping then. So that's what I did today. All right. Did I pull? How'd I miss that one? Well, it was 3 in the morning, James. That's probably how you missed it. TY23. No, that was a recent one. Was that not on here? Yeah, it was. I just missed it, I guess. Let me grab that. TY23. And boom. Okay. Purchase shipping labels. Combined 2 orders. I got more orders. Oh, I forgot to make my what sold video, or my what sold video for this evening. I try to do the morning stuff and the evening stuff, but I forgot to do it for the morning stuff. Oh well. All right, first up, we've got an unknown T logo hat. That sold for $10.50, headed to Paso Robles, Paso Robles, California. Something like that. Damn Spanish language always messing me up. Paso Robles. I'm guessing that's Spanish. It could not be. It could be something else. I just thought casa, seeing pasa, so I thought Spanish. I'll take that offer. Thank you very much for that sale. I know concentrating more on work and the products that I'm selling and buying are not what the people are going to want to, is not as popular on YouTube. So please forgive me if I make some weird thumbnails or titles just to pull those people in. If you guys are regulars, you know me enough by now. You know what the morning videos are about. So I like it when somebody says, hey, that's clickbait. There's nothing about this in the video. That's because you're not a common watcher of my videos. If you are, you would know that what you're getting is that wrong? Is that wrong? So now I guess I got to play off of my stupidness this morning. Oh, okay. You off today or? Oh, okay. Okay. She got a doctor's appointment and got to work at 2. But I think I'm gonna see if I can come up with something either funny or very dramatic for the play on all those videos that I've been noticing the titles and stuff of. 10 things eBay sellers need to know. So I'll play it. There's only one thing YouTube eBay resellers need to know. Need to know to send everybody to my channel. Tom Byrne Trio CD. Staying here in St. Louis, sold for $7. So then it's not technically clickbait, since I said the one thing that everybody needs to do. Not that they would do it. That's the point of the joke. It's a joke, boy, don't you get it? It's a joke, boy. We got 10 years after vinyl. Headed to West Virginia, sold for $7. Next up, we've got Bob's Burgers t-shirt. Headed to Los Angeles, sold for $10.50. And I got a note with this one. Please ship ASAP as it's important for a project, please. 2 pleases in one sentence. All right. I gotta ship it quick now. I got a double please. I got myself a double please today. Did you get a double please today? Probably not. Brian. This thing sold twice, been canceled twice, finally sold, and it's getting shipped out. We got a Black Widow Marvel plush figure. Sold for $12.60, headed to Warren, Ohio. Tina. Tina is punk rocker. Tina is punk rocker. We got the Kickovers CD. Headed to Connecticut. Sold for $4.20. I don't wanna be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. I don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. Jayla. Oh, we got an international Canada. Oh, there's another. Nope, that's not. I forgot to take out any international. Got a Canada, an Australia, a Hong Kong, another Canada. Yeah, pretty strong on the internationals overnight. I like it. 4. That's what I'm talking about, Willis. We've got St. Jude, Pray For Me, like a wooden token. Headed to Modesto, California. Sold for $5. Kathleen. All right. Tribe. So in Love. Cassette single. Sold for $15. Headed to Del Valle, Texas. Give me your money. I'll give you an item. Give me your money, yeah. Give me your money. I'll give you an item. I'm always trying to think of a way to do like I love mystery box, but I've always been trying to find a way to do like onesies. Like just put a mystery hat. I will send you a mystery hat and then put 100 in the listing. And then whenever somebody wants one, just grab a random hat and mail it. And then that listing would always be at the top if people bought from it. So I'm always trying to think of something like that too. Because most of my listings are one-offs. So I'm always trying to figure out a way to do it. So I could do mystery boxes, but I don't know. I want to do it in a fun way and not in a way that seems shady, you know what I mean? So I've never been able to figure that out. I mean, I used to do like mystery cassettes and CDs, and I had no problems with them. Sold tons of them that way. But maybe it's something I go back to. Emily. All right, next up we've got, are you ready for a CD lot with 1 DVD? Yeah. Headed to Mount Pleasant, Wisconsin. We've got Michael Jackson. The offers seem pretty alive. Even though I went so long without them, I'll take that offer. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Brian Waves. Brainwaves. Brian Waves. Brainwaves. I love this stuff that with price tags on it, 99 cents, 20 cents. How many times have I showed you items with price tags on them and they sell? That sold for $4.20. That sold for $6. But that one will get changed because it's broken. I'm broken. You'll never die. I'm broken. I'm broken. I don't want to be buried in a cemetery. I don't want to be buried in a cemetery. I don't want to be buried. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Next in this Jason Mraz CD, that's $4.20. That one could use a little cleaning. Next up, Bossia. This is one that eBay took away my picture. It sold for $4.20. OMD. Sugar Tax. That one needs cleaning too. Sold for $4.20. And Cinch. Self-titled. Turn back on. Stop turning back on. $6.30. And South Park. Sold for $4. Make sure they're all here because I would have checked before I listed you. And I had the time of my life. Ever felt this way before? I swear it's the truth. I am holding on to you. I had the time of my life. Those two need resurfaced. I had the time of my life. Oh, I ever felt this way before. And I swear it's the truth. 8x6 by 4. Alrighty. And Gabriella. On the side. Gabriella. Oh, I need a box for this. We got Pearl Harbor Defend the Fleet. And Sold for $10, headed to North Bend, Washington. I think a 10 will fit that. I think. Let's see. Into me. Stop bumping into me, boxes. Box is just bumping into me, being all rude like. Perfecto mundo. About 8 or 4. Patrick. It's gonna be heavy enough for that. Next up, we've got F4 Phantom hat. Sold for $9.50, headed to Vermont. Vermont. Oui, Vermont. That's Vermont croissant. So that's why I'm talking like I'm French for Vermont. Guys, oui. I want to go to Vermont to have a croissant. William. Come out and play. William. Oh, Jay Preston bought this hat. How did this hat not sell sooner? I had this one cheap. I should have probably put this up higher than I did, and it still didn't sell. At $10.50, it finally sold. Arizona Diamondbacks. Cooperstown collection hat. Headed to San Diego. Oh, you're an 8. A little bit heavier. Jay Preston. Jay Preston. That's not gonna work there. Next up, Felton Rise CD. Sold for $12.60. Headed to Florida. Give me your money. I'll give you an item. Give me your money, yeah. Give me your money. I'll give you an item. Give me your money, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my room where we can do it all night and you can make me feel right. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my room. Will it stay as he balances? And last for the U.S., we've got a Genie Benini, a cool leather blue Kind of distressed looking purse. It's pretty cool there. Sold for $18, headed to Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn in the house. Going to Jeff. Either Jeff needed a new purse or he bought it for a woman in his life. One of the two. Either one. I ain't gonna judge. I carry a purse. They call it a merce, but it's a purse technically. Well, it's more like a fanny pack with a chain, so it looks cooler. My merce has a chain, so it's not a purse. Actually, I bought it a year ago in Smoky Mountains. So I'm not far away from vacation. 7, 8, 9, about 10 days. Yay! 10 days I get to mentally escape. See the change of the leaves in front of me. Bada bing, bada bang, baby. You know what I'm saying? Bada bang, bada bang. Whoops. How's Peanut do that? Jeff Dunham. All right. Review purchase. What if you were on hold instead of the crappy music you had to listen to? You got to listen to some snazzy snapping. Don't mind me. I haven't had much sleep lately. That's my excuse. That's what I'll tell the doctor at the insane asylum. It's just because I haven't slept very much, Doc. I'm not really crazy. Not all the time, anyway. I'm usually pretty normal. I mean, come on. Deal with it, man. No record. Not even close. Jeff. Novinco, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. J. Preston. William. Oh no, it's Mr. Bill. Patrick. Gabriella. Emily. Kathleen. Jayla. Tina. Tina is punk rocker. Brian. Greg. Bruce. and John. All right. See, when I see my dad's name or my mom's name, I get emotional. So I think about burning everybody. Stop it, James. Stop it. Just stop it now. Think about your organization project. Think about vacation. Think about Courtney. Onward to pirate ship we go. Hum, hum, hum. All right. We've got this women's blouse. MNG brand. MNG by Mango. We got that. That sold for $9. Headed up to Canada. T-shirt. $8.96. Dun, dun, dun. Winners take it all. Losers take the fall. Oops. Winners take the fall. All right, and we've got Ping. Headed to Australia. Sold for $10.50. $10.49. Hat. Boom, boom, boom. Beautiful. Beautiful, I say. It's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's a beautiful life. Uh-oh. Hey, there's a vampire on my pirate ship screen. We got Sabrina DVD. Headed to Canada. Sold for $4. I think the shelves that I'm pulling the CDs out of, I'm going to use those for DVDs. The DVDs are a lot lighter, so it won't be as easy to crush the bottom one. So that's where I'm going to keep my DVDs. And maybe some smaller items. Right. $3.99. DVD. Give me your money, I'll give you an item. Give me your money, yeah. Give me your... Hey, there's a ghost on my screen now. I saw you. Don't try to hide from me. And lastly, we've got one of my Jordan shoe display things. This is going to Hong Kong. Sold for $25. And I need to go get a box. A box? A box. Let me see if it will fit in here. Tell me what I want, what I really, really want. Well, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I want more sales. I want more sales. Let's just see if it'll fit in here. Yeah, I gotta have a bigger one than that. There we go. Let's see if I can make you work. Don't technically have to go all the way down. Well, I want to close on this. Now it's not going to fit with all this extra added padding, which means you're a little too tight. There we go. We got it. Yeah, you want it. Yeah, you want it. All right. Box, we go 12 by 6 by 6. Oops, that's 2 James. Oh, I was hoping to stay under a pound. We're right at 1 pound. Used shelf. Used plastic shelf. Whoops, wrong spot, James. 1, 0, 25. 25 it is. Oh, good. Still stayed there. The recipient city field is required. I guess it's Hong Kong. I just got HK. Okay, how do I fill it in? Why do people gotta make their damn... It's an address. Just put it in correctly. Failed purchase. Whoops. Yeah. You're not gonna let me... I guess you can't edit it? Why are you not gonna let me edit it? Actions. No. So it's not gonna let me edit it. So now I gotta try to remember it so I can put it on the onesie. Such a pain. All right, well, let me go back to eBay and I'll pull it from there. Give me your money, I'll give you an item. Copy name. single. Hong Kong. Name. Address. Whoops. Which one am I on? Why did I not remember which one I'm on? There we go. You got like 2 addresses. They got weird addresses. Boom. Guess it don't like that. Okay. And I don't know what you are. Why won't you copy? Copy. I'll just put you in the city spot. SAR China. I have no clue. Is that going to work? Let's find out. 12, 6, 6, 1, 0. Let me put HK there also. Use plastic shelf. I guess it'll take that. Now there's a pirate and a ghost. He's spooky. You're scaring me, Mr. Ghost. How many international in the last 24 hours? 4. Oh no, 3 from yesterday. 7. 7. No, I see 7. So we are exactly 10 a.m. Let's see if I'm at 250. 240. Pretty daggone close. That's what a perfect night is supposed to look like. Minus the, 7 hours shutdown? 8 hours shutdown? 7.5. Okay. Either way. Just imagine what I would have sold if it wouldn't have shut down. That's good. All right. Thanks, everybody. Oh, that's a long-ass video. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you all in the next video. Later.